Hey everybody, today we are at the Fall Redneck Rumble here in 2025, getting ready to go in. Of course, when you're inside of here, there's so many things to see, and we're going to try to show them to you. Come on along with us. Anything you want to add here in the beginning?
It's warm already.
It's warm already. It's right about noon. I'm sure it's going to get warmer. Let's go see what's another Dodge Dart Swinger. I say another. We've seen several of these lately. You saw them in Crossville at Rumble on the Plateau. Of course, you can park down that way and come in, and then go over here to the right. To the right is like a little village for a few days. There's actually camping and stuff over there. A lot of the folks that are here are actually staying. You'll see stuff like this again and again and again. But let's go take a look at it all. I like how that sits. Yeah, back in the area where people are staying, there's so many cool vehicles back in there. Maybe we'll come back in there and look in a bit.
I always feel like...
Yeah, the Redneck Rumble is part car show, part old junk sale, I think. It's kind of cool. Look at that green interior, my goodness. Green car, I'd say that's original color, original everything you're talking right there. Cool Dodge right here. Sitting right outside of Fiddler's Grove where we go for the Tennessee State Fair show. You kind of have to keep your eyeballs loaded. There's so many things coming from so many different directions between the cars, between all the cycles and such. Looks like the skeletons are taking them a ride here in this thing. Alrighty. Sand Mountain Ironworks. That's a cool hood on that.
I'll cut across and go towards.
Yeah, you got all these cars that are sitting out here like this 55 here. Then you have things that are back in the campground area. It's pretty amazing just the number of campers and things. You look out in the parking lot and you see not so many cars, but you realize, when you're looking up, you realize when you look back in there, it's just campers and cars and people for a long, long time. I saw this green concept yesterday as well. I was just curious if it's green inside. It's not. Got him a flathead in there, so good for them.
Here, the golf carts have the right of way.
that's a cool look.
That's good, Rod. And ain't nobody interested in it. He likes it. Just tell me around
Rusty and reliable. I like that. That's an awesome looking vehicle. Of course, if it's something old like this, we'll probably go all throughout it and we'll
Or Spider.
cruise. It's like yelling squirrel though. Whoa. You're doing something, you real. There's some insanity. You got to watch out for all the carts, all the rolling things when you're inside of here. This car got an old flathead in there.
That was hard work, but
Take a look at that front end of that Dodge there. It's very cool. Being this is a Redneck Rumble, of course, a lot of rusty, but they are drivable, cool old vehicles. I love them. That's what you're going to see a lot of today for the most part. You're going to see some shiny things, but for the most part, it's going to be these old things. Gizmo's Bait House. Cool old Chevy truck. All right, I like it. Now, they've done a really good job on this. If you look at the front, they're using the patina, but they've added paint and stuff to this, no doubt, to this International. Let's go back and take a look inside. Kind of some new seats in there, but they've carried the theme on in there. I really like it. She is a long machine. This big old long Chevy. My goodness gracious. Take a look at that. And I'll come in from the back side of it as well. I don't know what you call that. Call that peach, maybe? That's what I think. Got us a rat rod gasser right here. Take a look inside, and it's definitely that. It's cool though. You can kind of see the engine work going down in there. There's your, if you need your scooter to go around, but I like this old car. Like something you'd make back in the day. Yeah, you just never do know what you're going to see, as you will see as you continue in this video.
Okay, that can't be comfortable. I'm sorry. That can't be comfortable.
Yeah, I like the looks of this old Impala. Again, I've said it before, my granny had an Impala. Similar, I mean, the top was like this one, very similar to this. But over here, look at this Caprice wagon. It's pretty darn cool. Move from that over here to this old Thunderbird. Pretty nice looking old Thunderbird. You kind of hate getting out in the coves here too much. I like the lights on these, of course, classic. Kind of hate getting too far in the coves because there's so many cool things that are always driving by. The Zombie Patrol. '63 Impala.
with it in it.
Oh my. Watch out, this guy driving down the road. Yeah, we go to the 127 yard sale all the time. This is kind of cool in that you see a lot of the same things as you would at the yard sale. The antique old car stuff, but it's here in one place, so it's mighty awesome to see when you come to this. Lanes and lanes of vendors. Look at this. My goodness. Ford Falcon is what it says on it. That's quite an awning on that old Chevy there. Got you a bed in the back there. Really cool vehicle. Another one of those big internationals we've been seeing. Holy cow. Oh. Let's go take a look underneath the hood here and see what we got. Lodestar 1700, okay. Of course I gotta stop and see the VW.
He's going behind pancaking, Emma. When he finally did go by to him, I didn't. A nice shady, cool spot here. Fully expected it to come this way.
It's an interesting plate. This C10 got several of them here in the row. Several cool things right here, but I'm going to go up into this exhibit building first and then come back out. Those headlights on it are so strange, and of course the bubble top on it.
I'll open the door up.
Look at that rear end. Holy cow, that's pretty. Really cool vehicle. Take a look at that bad boy. That thing's wide open. PBR. I like that cam bumper they got there. It's pretty cool. Delta 88. Oh, look at the interior though. Look what they've done with that. That's cool. One of them, yep. There's your machine, Gran Torino station wagon. Just keep walking and walking, and before you know it, there's a new little area you want to go into.
Squirreled.
We get squirrel, but I don't think there's any way to really see it all, in all honesty.
Ooh, we got horns.
Get flipped around. There's some old cars over here. Here's an old Chevy truck here. Again, when you're here, you got to watch out for golf carts, for all these little scooters, all that stuff. Ooh. That's a machine and a half right there. Yeah. 34. GMC truck here. Look at that front end, what they've added to it. I think they've added. That's old 3100 Chevrolet here pickup truck. Black Betty. Better watch out. I'm gonna get run over by a van here if I don't watch out. Like the on the door over there. That's a look at that on the back. That's a big boy.
That's huge.
He has a big ball. Yeah, we have seen this one before. Hadn't seen it around lately though, so it's good to see that it's still alive and existing. I'll go on the back side of it here.
Tall thing is driving around. That's the best way I know how to describe it.
You gotta watch out for everything, Merlin, here. Look at this old Ford truck here. Stillwell's Indian Motorcycles. Oh, the interior there is mighty shiny and compared to the outside. Got this old boy coming by again on that vehicle. Like the Bulldog in the back? Okay, let's go take a look. Got some cool pinstriping and painting. Oh yeah. Milo. See a little pinstripings all around on this vehicle. Cool green in there. To go with this exterior, that's kind of a, I would call it a seafoam green. I'm not sure the absolute color of it, but that's kind of what I would lean toward. Showboat. Showboat's sitting pretty like I like. Let's go up and take a look inside a showboat, see what's going on. Got him a dog pillow, like something like your dad would have. Not the dog, just the pillow. Everywhere you look, every covering, there's probably a vendor. But you can go find something
There's
by.
so many things I could get squirreled by.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
so many things. So I had this turned around talking to it, and I didn't hit the button, apparently. And there's just so many things to see. Like my wife said, at the 127 yard sale, we go looking for specific things and for car things, and here, there's so much of it here. We're here to tape the cars, but
If we weren't here to do the cars, I would totally be squirreled, and
Yeah.
I'd be over there.
yeah, for
Be
sure.
shopping.
For sure. Over here, we're not going in yet. You see all the golf carts parked and all these things? Inside the building, there's cars and there's meet and greets and things, but we'll be back to that when we really need the cool, and I'm assuming pretty soon we'll probably need the cool in a bit.
There's the one that was driving. Is he still driving? The tall one?
Don't know. Oh wow, something smells good right here.
I'm telling you, it is bacon on a stick.
Bacon on a stick. Whatever it is, it smells wonderful. If it is bacon on a stick, yeah. I got a zero in on this hood ornament. Pretty cool. Buick, you see up here Invicta. Let me go to this. Take a look inside. It's not something we see much of, so might as well zero in and take a look from the behind. Oh yeah, look at that rear end. That is so pretty. I like the way it says 35 Suburban. Let me take a peek inside. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I do like it. I like that grill. I like this little added addition in the back here. Go over there and we'll come back starting here in a second. Chevy 3100 pickup truck here. Let's take a look at this. I would assume it's a Buick, but they've taken all items. You see they've shaved the door handles off. I'd say it's a work in progress. Pretty cool work in progress, huh?
Yeah, I have to do a short of this one.
Gotta get this bad boy, the Flowmaster. Now what's underneath it, I don't know. Yeah, what this is based on, it's a Ford. I can tell it's a Ford, but a Ford what? I'm not 100% sure what. It says FSHS Welding Class 2018. But up here you can tell.
No, that's a turbocharger. Supercharger, yeah. Now that's one of your son. I mean, it's a supercharger.
Go take a look at this Chevy station wagon here. Nova wagon.
It makes me think there's a critter on it.
Chevy. Big old boy right there. '38 American Bantam. 27T Street Rod is what its chassis is from.
My buddy's got a body sitting there for sale.
I think right here is where we left off. We'll try to get a few shots of everything we can. See, it's a four-door Bel Air 55 wagon here. Big old Studebaker truck. Classic Firebird, T-top on it there. Shop truck number 98. Chevy C10. The little thing they got in front of that there, they can probably ride it around.
I'm worried about this.
Could
I think I'm burning around it.
You could be burning. This old truck, but I think I was on this actually. I was going to go. Oh yeah, we've seen this because of this right here. Bunch of them here from the broken pistons. Holy cow, something is really busting it over there. A Ford pickup. this sits. Something next to him, he's getting ready to start up, so I'm gonna. For sale, $7,500. It is a mishmash of this and that, as you can tell.
That's y'all's beer keg. I'll just pull up the balloon.
I don't know how to fix. Fixable.
It's just on.
31. I was wondering what year we were talking here. The Crusty Hooker. I'd hook that. 1928.
Wow.
Those are some seats down in there. Huh? I've got to go back and see the shifter. Let me. The little hooks on it. Very cool overall. Let's go back in and look at the shifter. Very interesting. Big old tires on the back of this thing. Yeehaw. Cunningham, Lebanon, Tennessee. Over here to this old boy. Another one with those huge big old tires and wheels on the back. Well, I like this next one. Next one has a trailer on it too that I'll have to go back to and take a look at. Let me go on to the back here and take a look at this. You can see it's hooked in. Annual Cornbread Festival in it. It's pretty cool. Here, a hot rod coming by. So much to see and do. Your senses are all over the place when you're in here. When you go from that rusty look to this shiny, cool old Ford pickup truck here. Pontiac. You can see here. That's an interesting old boy right there.
70 back.
Huh. Look at those seats in there. A lot of cool looking little things and gadgets that probably have no meaning today, but that is so cool. Big old tires on that too. Pull up and see this window here. There's Lilo and Stitch and Mickey and the gang. Oh my. I think it was a dog.
Back up in the shade. Oh, and I'm like, get in the shade while you take the My bad. What model? Oh, is that a video camera?
It is.
Oh my God, I'm jacking up your video.
You're just on it now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This old Chevy truck here. We've got to figure out what direction we're going next. Okay. Alrighty. So I love when they bring these in here and they drive them in. Let's put it that way. Cannon County, Shotgun County. If anybody can tell me really what that means, please tell me. I grew up in Rutherford County and I know it's what it was always called, still is, I think, but I'm not sure why it was called that. Okay, love, love, love this. Now, the shininess of it is one thing, but you can see they're still working on the inside of it in a major way. It's very cool. These grills on these are awesome. They're beyond awesome. It's one of those deals, if I had any car, I'd love to grab that grill and just throw it in it. Again, you get squirreled. You get here and you're taping one thing, this 29 here, and there's always something driving by that's kind of getting your attention, which is cool and awesome. And then it's like, dang, give me a second, but pretty cool. Come up the top here. Okay, I do have to come right here and show you the cup holders that they put in that are pretty neat for this vehicle.
Walk a little bit more.
Dodge Red Ram. There's one coming right up in here.
When you Google,
Monterey, Mercury Monterey here. I love these types of cars that they bring to the Redneck Rumble. May not be shiny, but they are so pretty. Back in Cannonball here before I head back to this red one. Let's get back over here. Hot Rodded, Kentucky. Real pretty paint on this, candy paint. Even on the engine there on the front.
Dogs welcome. People tolerate it.
There's an electric Chevrolet going by.
Off that windshield.
That windshield is cool on that. Chrysler power. Take a look. These cars come by playing their music and it's going to make me cringe for copyright purposes. I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. Cool 55 Chevy here, 4-door. Next door to a C10. I'll zero in right on the middle here. Nash. Cool taillights in the back of that. Ooh, big old shifter. Big old shifter.
See it right there? Right there.
Maybe he'll come back by this lane. You can run on out there. They're kind of like we get squirreled seeing stuff 2 lanes away.
Yeah.
Wish we could go over and get a shot and see it. Cool Maverick. Got us a Falcon. $289. This old Falcon.
Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Right, it is. He's talking about this picture here in the window where the tree's grown up through the...
Oh my, yeah. Where have we?
I've seen
Well,
that
in
picture.
Facebook nowadays, you just never do know
What you gonna be looking at?
What?
Yes, sir.
or whether it's real or fake half the time.
Or he says that's AI. That's okay.
You never know.
No, that's not a...
That's a big old rear end. Talk about, well, I'm not too worried about it. If they're driving by, I'll get them 2 or 3 times. Got us a 4-door Nova, I believe, here. Hey, it is here. It's drivable. Yay. Maybe.
I guess might as well say Birmingham, Alabama. That way you know where that's at.
Okay. These wheels. Of course, we love this Mustang, but the car that we love from last year is back this year, almost in the same spot next to it. Let me zero in to the engine here. I like the wiring and when they color it like this. So go from that Nova over here that, again, we love.
This car.
She wants this car or a version of this car. We normally don't like green, but that is an awesome, awesome vehicle. Let's go take a look inside. A big old steering wheel. It is such a chopped, wonderful vehicle.
It was overwhelming about it. It was neat.
Alrighty, moving along. we could stand here and admire all day that one. This is cool, 4 doors, station wagon. Rambler. They got a new boy under the hood though. Whew, let me get this one coming by. It's funny, I was going to say I hadn't seen a Cadillac, or maybe we had seen one, but we've seen 2 right here together now. Look at that rear end, that is awesome. Yeah, go from that to this. Another International. Okay, I love that they have a mater up in the dash here. It's the Spirit vehicle up in the dash. Yep. Awesome. $29. Okay, knew something was coming by. I didn't know it was it again. I have not. I'm going to do these 3 and get this ambulance. Then I'm going to cut back around. I have this VW. Of course, on top of the VW, there's a cool surfboard. Got moon pie up there too. Pretty cool to see. You get this 48 coupe. Simple paint with a little pinstriping on it. Start from the back of this one. This is a big old boy. Right in the back here. I think they have giveaways. Okay, I love, this is not an abandoned car. Fast stiff service, aftercare recycling, best stiffs in town, nearly deceased assistance. Let me poke through the window here so you can see towards the back. '68 Cadillac hearse. And it is awesome.
Car wash buckets and then like different little prizes for after the plant contest. Oh, okay. Thank you. You're welcome.
We got one more little strip we're going to do out here for right now. Then we're going to go inside the building, get us a little cool air. These couple of slick vehicles right here. Followed by this Ford. Is this a 55 or 56?
Yeah, with food.
Pretty cool. This old Chevy truck. Cool old Corvair wagon right there. My goodness. So you get all these rusty ones, and all of a sudden we have several shinies in a row. I don't know what better to call them besides that. Corvette here. Ah, here's Poison Ivy. We've seen Poison Ivy riding around, hadn't we? You can kind of see that pinstriping right there with the hood popped like it is. Let me get underneath here. And I do hear a train in the background somewhere.
They have sunroof.
They have popped a sunroof in here. So what is this, 49, 50, somewhere in there? Yeah, that sunroof is unique. Inside, there's some cool green seats. Studebaker, somewhat. Not sure what has been created amongst all this. Oh yeah, look in the front here, yeah. I'm gonna here take Russell's Strong Arm Air Freight. Up the back side of this, but as we do that, there's 2 or 3 coming right here. There's one coming right now. There's one behind it that went by. Got a zero down in here. This cool top. Cool vehicle. Ooh, see these seats in here, how far back they go. You got a big gas tank right behind your head. All that's sitting right there. There's that old Nova coming back by. Again, you get squirrels from every different angle when you're here. Okay, you look at this first and you're like, what? But this, you can tell, old GMC. super nice up in there. Holy cow. Back it up a little bit, these big old wheels and tires that are on this thing. Move from that over here. We'll pull back a little bit. 57 Buick Special. Love the little swoop there.
Buffing compound right there.
Beside this Buick Special, there's this thing. It looks like you're on Space Mountain, which is pretty darn cool.
Driving out before you get over here. You can take it from here if you want.
Before we get inside, we'll stop and get this Fairlane. Here she comes.
Very cool.
I think we've had a lot of the heat right now. We're going in the building to see what's in there, but right now we've been here a little over 2 hours. We're a little bit warm. We're going to go in and cool off and then head back out in a little bit. Yeah, then you come inside of here, inside the building.
That's cool.
There's some cars in here. Also, you go over here on the edges, there's several vendors.
May I point out something?
Sure.
Behind us, they have set up chairs.
Behind us, let's turn around.
How nice.
Yeah, behind us
Look.
back there, there's a couple of chairs. Yesterday at the F100 Super Nationals,
No chairs.
no chairs inside. You kind of had to go hunting for them. So if you really needed a chair, you better have brought one with you.
Or sit on the floor like I did.
One or the other. But we're going to turn around and take a look, mainly at the cars. But if there's something else we see, we'll point it out as well.
That's cute.
Several vendors in here. Honestly, I'm looking around. I believe there's several more vendors than the last time we came. Now, the last time we've been here was the spring or the June 2024 Redneck Rumble. I think there's more vendors here this time. But of course, all the cars for the most part are outside. Let's face what's going on there. Now, this old Chevy pickup truck here is definitely patinaed up. Something, if you know me, that's definitely something that I do like. Shiny's good. I like this very, very much though. This old panel truck's pretty cool. Interesting to see these two different types beside each other. Let me walk up on the side of this one. Take a look inside. Big old compartment there in the back with this old Chevy. Okay, I have lost her over
In the field of dreams.
in the Field of Dreams in the, I think it's called Hot Rod Pencil, or what is that? Oh, what's the name of this place? She's found her a Cobra. She's found her some Mopars.
They're delivering a whole bunch of Cobras.
She loves that. Yeah, it's Hot Rod Pencil is what it is. Oh, she had one more. It's 1 for 10, 2 for 15, but oh yeah. She has a thing for foxes, but hey, it is what it is. Must admit, it is nice to be able to come in here. The only other time we really come here, of course, State Fair, we do come in and around here, but the January event that these same guys have, half of this building is cars and the other half is vendors. And I think this year they, in fact, had cars on one side of the hallway and vendors on the other. It's a big event. First, is it Saturday or Sunday of the year in January? But for today's purposes, pretty darn nice to have this cool. Because I believe it's near 90 degrees. It's craziness. For the, I believe it's the 19th of September is what this is, 18th. I believe it's the 19th. It's funny how you kind of forget the days at times. Thank goodness I'm not going into a regular job daily now. So you kind of lose the days of the week sometimes, which is good. I'll just do a pan around here. One of the cool things and good things about this building is you have indoor restrooms here. You know, it sounds like we got indoor plumbing. No, we've got indoor restrooms where it's cool versus porta potties where you might find out in other parts. We're going to check out the rest of these. There's that Yinko Nova going over there. We saw it at the State Fair. And that's the way it always sounds. When it was at the State Fair, I think I posted a short, called it a Surgeon Yanko Nova. But the truth is, that's the way it is all the time. Here we have Ratula 23 Ford Roadster. It was a George Barris build. Of course, looks like a it's like a coffin. There's an engine in there. From front to back, looks like a coffin. Then back here, there's this cool little double stooled go-kart of a thing. Yeah, very cool. That's what you all need to run around the Redneck Rumble. Lost my wife in the die-cast area. It's kind of funny. But we'll continue on here, get a couple more shots of things inside. She is ready to be built out. Okay, what you got?
Do you have room
For comp cams?
for Dad a sticker?
Yeah, we can put it on the car since we got that comp cams long ago. Not. Yeah, that leads us to a story. Because did he order the cam?
Yes, he ordered it and paid for it.
Ordered it and paid for it at Comp Cams, and honestly, it was months and months
It was during COVID, and they told him they weren't making something.
Yep. But never delivered it, and sooner or later just got his money back. Yeah, he did that. It's for a 289 Mustang engine going in a 27 Model T Roadster hot rod project. And we waited and we waited and we waited, and supposedly it's because of COVID, but it never came. So sooner or later just had to give up on it. Still don't have a new cam. The engine runs. That car, the 27 Model T Roadster, should be on the road soon. We have it, my father-in-law has the seats in to be upholstered. The gas tank is practically in place. It should be ready to run very soon. The Spirit of Le Mans. Centipede twin engine. I don't know what in the world this machine is. It's pretty cool. This is cool. Model A, 30 Model A. Do you like the wheel and tire combination? (1940) Ford, known as the Black Knight, apparently. Looks comfy in there, I'll say that. Go back here. '36 Ford, it is for sale, $20,000 best offer. If you look at that, you see those nice cushy seats in there. Oh my, put the roof on it. What's that?
Did you think you found a duck?
It's everywhere.
Because it has a tag on it.
Yeah, I saw the
Like
ducks.
you found a duck.
Yeah, no.
But no.
Had to listen to that Riviera from the back. Apparently they let them come and go from the show, unlike one we were at yesterday, the F100 Super Nationals. They were fairly strict. Everybody had to have a quarter of a tank or less of gas. Everybody, once you went in there on Wednesday or Thursday, you could not come out until Saturday evening. It made it for an interesting, there wasn't any coming and going in there, but it was inside. There was plenty of vehicles, but the action at all these things, honestly, are outside and what's going on in the outer world here. Do some panning of these last two or three on this end down here. Got us a Chevy pickup truck. Moving along. I'll just pan to these others. Got us a Ford pickup. As well as this Chevelle down here. And more vendors at the end. Here's the Riviera leaving out. We'll come up to this one. Both Barrel's Promotion. This is the guys that put this on. I love this old truck. I mean, I don't know if it brings back memories of my grandfather's truck. Is part of it, even though it was not this color. There's something about this style in these years when we're looking in those mid-60s. And he died of ALS, early 70s. But I can remember this one truck, and every once in a while you'd see the truck around town. And it's like that was his old truck. Yep. Do like that. Take a look at this Plymouth. Do a quick walk around of it. Big old tires like that. Nice. Of course, if you need you a t-shirt, a poster, any of that stuff for the Redneck Rumble, they'll sell it to you in this building. All right, we are back outside. I'm gonna let this gasser come by. That was what?
I think that was a short.
Didn't work out. Ah, here we go. There's that big old thing rolling around. Four-wheel drive right there running. Zooms in. Yeah, I tell you that. Hopefully Dad can keep up with that little kid on the Power Wheels, because that Power Wheels was moving. My wife just saw chocolate-covered strawberries and she got squirreled.
Completely.
I did not see them yet, so. Cool car. Yeah, dude back there still telling me a story. I walked away. I'm sorry. I apologize to him if he does see this, but my back was to him and he just kept talking. He's still telling me.
Suicide.
So let's take a look at it. Oh, you love the yard art portion of him?
Dad, I know you can do it.
Yeah, I no. I don't think he can.
Yeah, he can.
He'll make it, and I don't know where to put all of it now. Yeah. Push to start. That's pretty funny. So much stuff in there you can. Do not drive or park on the grass. Very cool. But she's stuck back here on this old chair that has suckers
And spiders.
and spiders. But it says take one. And the funny thing is, it kind of looks like a toilet, so I didn't know what that take one meant for a second.
They have every flavor but what I'm looking for.
Every flavor but what she's looking for.
There's no strawberry and no grape.
So sad.
There's root beer, there's cherry, there's watermelon.
I only have one more outer row here. There's some zig and zagging we're gonna have to do after that. Here's these old guys, but then once again, here comes these folks.
There they are.
The Little Rusty Express. Okay, we have found the strawberries right over here. So we have to go check out the strawberries.
But I got a free strawberry sucker. Remember?
Got some rats on this one.
See my free sucker. Sweet for me.
Free sucker saves you money where you don't have to go buy for chocolate covered strawberries. Well, that's sweet. Yeah, Ford engine. Come back here. There's a Dodge right here. A little bit of this, that, and the other here. Through right. Got this first one. Second one here, of course, is Chevy truck as well. But I love this. Something about these big boys. Somebody's trying to start something back there, and it's not wanting to go. But that's a cool vehicle. That is just an extended thing. Holy cow. Love the Acme. Yeah, I've still got it running right here because I want to show you these. Well, ain't that a beaut? That is cool. VW. I'm confused overall.
Hey, he can get in the car if he wants to.
We almost.
What? We'll get your junk to the trunk. So later, remind me when I looking at my phone and watch.
And you jump?
Where the decibels were much higher than they were supposed to be. It was that moment in time right there. Several things across here. We'll just kind of peruse. Of course, anything rumbling by gets priority. Atomic One. Redneck Customs. Oh my. Look inside. Look at this big chain they've got here. Did miss this door right up here. All very cool. That is on the ground. After this old bad boy, got this rat rod right here. Super cool.
What's the name of it? I can't find it. Back legs. That's all good.
For this, 25. How much you want? Oh.
Sounds like a damn vampire to me. Middle of the night, so.
56
Legs back, a regular deal, whatever it is. He's out really quick. Here, get on, guys. Get in, let's go there and see what they're going
Cool Grand Prix. Time we got is 2:54. Been here about 3 hours. Seen cars, seen a lot of cars, a lot of trucks, a lot of cool old things. In all honesty, hadn't been to many vendors. If you're going to really spend time at vendors, spend time at cars, you're going to have to come both days, I think, to this event, really to do it justice. Demon Killer Broadshot. Little swoop of the Chevy over there. Looky here. You can see the rear end of this Impala. Was that warmish?
Hot.
Oh yeah. Cool. believe it's a 60. Yeah,
Lord have mercy, I'm like running you down.
it has faded. That's pretty cool. Super nice car. I love that paint job. Chevy 3600 panel van. The Soap Creek Market going over there. Come back over here, KDF. More part of the way the club's set up here. Over here, the drag strip zombies. Been seeing this rumbling by in a loud fashion. Leading down to this one, that's a hadn't seen it driving by.
I like the palm tree behind it too.
Manager Special. Look at the dude on top in the wash pan. The neighbors would love me running up and down the road on it.
That had no bearing on the legal case. The president has 28 days to file an amended complaint, which should not exceed 40 pages.
We're back on a kind of a back row. There's some folks camping on this row behind some vendors. An old Bronco. I've been squirreled. I'll have to stop at this one first before we go back and look at those other ones. Rawhide rods. Okay, I've got to go and show you this shifter. Shifter's pretty awesome. You know, you can see that's double seats. It's odd. Like the cup holders are like Playboy cups.
Crown Victoria.
Okay.
Up there.
We will get to that Crown Victoria in a second. I do smell cows next door. There is a cow smell.
Again, my nose is working overtime.
I got to go behind this one to get a view from behind. Some low-line seats in there. Oh yeah. Seen like that day. I don't think it's the same one. 57 Chevy truck. Let's see what all's going on there. Bulldog. All different sorts of vendors back in here. A whole bunch of campers. People are probably could walk back in there and see all sorts of cars and things, but wow.
Yeah.
Last year we made the mistake of going here and then going down this road first. And we saw a bunch of vendors, but we missed a whole bunch of cars that were leaving out. So we started on those cars this time and are coming back around to this area. It's almost like this is the area where cars are for sale, various ones. As you can see here, they've kind of got them organized in that way, which is kind of cool. But the last time I think we did it backwards, considering we were here mainly just to see the running cars. But this is a 55 Crown Victoria. We will take a little drive. Yep. 22.5. Matching number V8. Does have a Continental kit on it. Matches very well. Pretty car. Yeah. Next to a Torino. I'm not see this. Starsky and Hutch is what I picture this this paint job. And I think with this on top, that's what you're trying to emulate. 5800. Runs, drives, stops. Now, what does that really mean? Yeah, a good question, but that'd be a cool car. Here's you a Shell 36 Ford. If you want the startings of a rat rod, wow. '40 Dodge panel, 3,000 bucks. Was a Virginia milk truck. Dodge van, 91 Dodge, 4,800. It is Larry's car. 72 GMC, 71, excuse me, GMC truck. 10,000 or best offer. All these items here for sale, you know, but I've always had the opinion if it's around, everybody's got a price for the most part. I bet you on 99% of these cars. $7,500. You need you an El Camino. It's a pretty cool looking El Camino. GMC. What are they wanting? $11,975 for best offer. 37 International, $6,500 up there. Ooh, look at this Monterey. I've seen this one rolling around today. 63 Mercury Monterey. 8,500. We've seen that one coming by several times.
That's definitely Christine.
It is a Christine up there. We're going to walk on back to the back here. And it's the area where a lot of people have parked their trailers. Other people are vendors. Other ones are just back here. This is where they're camping out and spending the weekend. Several cool things that never make their way up to the regular cars that you see up front. You really got to come back here and catch them. But let's take a look at this.
I didn't even go down to the house.
A Phoenix. Just going to come back around. We're going to walk down this little back alley here. Okay, I got to come up the side of this. I love those rear ends on that big old Lincoln. Holy cow.
This car is so long.
This car is so long, and then up front, we'll get to it, and you'll see the big old engine sticking out of it. Big old steering. Everything about this car is big. Let's just face it. Just a big, big boy. Wow. Lincoln Continental. These two Lincolns right here, awesome. Several cool hot rods and rat rods. Look at this Chevy. The big old horns on the front of it.
So cool.
Yeah, so very cool here. This is Frankenstein. Wow, this one just, I lost my senses and didn't even see this bad boy back here. Holy cow. Look at that. How do I miss this one? I just must be blind. Let's just face it. Has a flat head. Yeah, this one right here. It's cool. I always love seeing this Pinto. We've seen it at the January show. A unique machine. Yeah,
That's a great way to tie down
a tent.
a tent. You have a wheel binder and you
Got to get that green in here. Pickled. I like it. If you know, you know. Hey, Kenny. So he said we need to go to the other side because he had to put the, oh my goodness, here on the back. Pretty awesome. You never do know what you'll see at the Redneck Rumble. So as you see back there, I see an old Ford truck, an old camper. More vendors, more campers, more stuff for sale. Never ending. Friday, we have walked around a lot of the cars. I'm not going to promise you at all we've seen near everything here.
Well, everybody moves.
Everybody moves and drives around. And we just went across right over there to where people are camping. There's all sorts of vendors, all sorts of cars.
There's a ton of cars.
It's impossible to see everything. Let's just put it that way. I think, honestly, if you're going to see everything, you better spend both days here. But this is Friday, the first day of the fall Redneck Rumble. Goes on tomorrow. Hopefully we get this posted on Saturday. We'll see. It may be Sunday before you're seeing this. But I really enjoyed it. I enjoy all the different things you get to see it here at the Redneck Rumble. Do you have any comments?
It's definitely different. Definitely an experience.
Yep, and it's fun. There's a lot of things you got to watch out for. There's a lot of golf carts,
Yes.
a lot of little scooters, a lot of little things. But as long as you keep your head on a swivel and know those things are coming, you'll be fine.
It's rare to find people walking, actually.
Well, yeah,
Most things are motorized.
yeah, most things are motorized. You can ride around, but it's a lot of fun. If you hadn't been, highly recommend it. Subscribe, like. Also subscribe to GT Mustang Gal as well. We do all sorts of car videos all around. So hopefully we'll see you out there at a car show soon. Okay, here's the funny thing. We came in here and you don't know what you've seen, what you haven't seen. Some car shows you go to, this right here would be the exception and not the rule, but I don't know. But there's some things coming right here we will definitely get as they're rolling along here at the end. Here comes the second one here. It's like a lot of fun. And I'm not sure whether we have seen this inside or not. I'm pretty sure I didn't pull up over here when we came out. That's cool as well. So much to see. Yeah, there's stuff underneath this pavilion back here and various cars. I think we've had about enough for today. But honestly, you could stay here from 10 o'clock in the morning when it starts to the evening and still not have seen everything.